Hello, Uncle Jake.
Huh?
Hello, Uncle Jake.
How you doing? You all right?
Okay.
How's your game?
Okay.
That left hand coming?
Okay.
School work?
Okay.
That's the guy. That's him.
All right, you're under arrest. Let's go.
You 100% sure? Yeah, I'm sure. That's him.
What are you talking about?
I'm really happy you played hooky today with me, Sheldon.
You were always a bad influence, girl.
I mean,
But I like that. That's
That's a responsibility of the first doctor on scene. That was you.
I need you to remember whatever you can about that couple. Anything they said could be helpful. This place is filled with boxes. Where are we supposed to sit?
The seating arrangements are still a little bit in flux.
Let me know when you get that sorted out. You made me proud of my sacrifice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm a unique individual. Went to Harvard Law School, graduated at the top of my class there. President Obama appointed me to the President's Cancer Panel in 2011.
Everybody, it's Hill Harper. I'm a candidate for U.S. Senate here in Michigan. I am so grateful for all the support we've received in this historic election.
Actor, author, activist. He even ran for Senate. Who is this man? And why is he built like a walking TED Talk? You might know him as the smooth-talking Dr. Sheldon Hawk from CSI and
As of now, she's Jane Doe.
Means I need to bring her back to life.
But Hill Harper, he's been that guy since before TV even knew what to do with him. Born Frank Eugene Hill Harper on May 17, 1966 in Iowa City, Iowa, this man had excellence in his blood. His mom, Marilyn Hill, was one of the first Black women to work as a practicing anesthesiologist in the U.S. His dad, Harry Harper, a well-respected psychiatrist. But Hill wasn't as picture perfect as his parents, though. I mean, he was a kid.
I think I was a pretty bad kid, from what I've been told. I can't remember everything, but I think that you couldn't really tell me anything.
Although he started acting when he was just 7 years old, instead of jumping straight into Hollywood, this man went full academic mode. First, he graduated magna cum laude from Brown University, then headed to Harvard Law School, where he earned his JD cum laude. And just in case that wasn't enough, he also picked up a master's in public administration from the Harvard Kennedy School. You know, just for fun.
I turned down all these law firm offers, and I took a job as a waiter, working 11 at night to 7 in the morning, slinging burgers and fries.
Oh, and during all that, he was a full-time member of Boston's Black Folks Theater Company, one of the most respected Black theater troupes in the country. One of his earliest TV roles, a 1992 stint on Married with Children, where he popped up in 5 episodes as Aaron Mitchell. Baby, Hill was already getting those acting checks.
4 holes you drill into the walls of the girls' locker room.
For years, I didn't think women had heads.
But while he was juggling all those degrees and stage gigs, he also met someone else on the Harvard basketball court, a tall, skinny law student named Barack Obama. Yep, just casually became homies with a future president. They stayed friends long after their Harvard days.
I'll tell you, I've known the president now over 20 years. We met, I think it was the 3rd day of class at Harvard Law School.
This man is basically a walking checklist of Black excellence, and we've not even scratched the surface. After racking up 3 Ivy League degrees, what would you expect Hill Harper to do? Become a lawyer? Run for Congress? Yeah, right. No, he packed up, moved to LA, and said, yep, I'm gonna be an actor. And his parents just let him do that with that brain.
You know, they didn't say, you should use your degrees first or do this or that. They never projected anything onto me.
Huge shout out to them. Now fast forward to 1993, Hill's already landing TV gigs, making his film debut in Confessions of a Dog, and generally doing the most without breaking a sweat. But things really started cooking when he linked up with Spike Lee for Get on the Bus.
Hey, yo, fellas, I ain't never cheated on my girlfriend. You know, her name's Kathy, and I like her a lot.
How old are you?
19.
Well, all right, you got plenty of time.
From there, Hill showed his range by playing an arrogant R&B diva in Have Plenty.
Who's this for?
Melissa?
Melissa. Melissa. You know what, Melissa? You can't spell Melissa without an M and an E.
Then hits us with Beloved, loving Jezebel.
Love, when it's pure, can't live in society.
And The Skulls.
Are you gonna say something? Are you gonna back me up? Come on, Ploy, take a stance for once in your life. Tell him I'm right. Come on, Ploy, tell him I'm right!
Don't yell at her because you're mad at me.
Don't tell me how to talk to my friend, all right?
The man went from indie romances to creepy thrillers without missing a beat. And then came The Visit in 2000, a powerful indie drama where he played a prisoner dying of AIDS, trying to make peace with his past.
I need to know one thing, that they came and I can at least make some sense out of them.
Critics couldn't stop talking about it. He also had a stellar performance in 2016's 1982.
Need a favor. Did you know who somebody is? Drives a black Impala, kind of tall. Just need a name.
But the role that really put him in the hearts and living rooms of millions, that would be Dr. Sheldon Hawks, our genius coroner turned crime scene investigator on CSI and
I want you to be here to witness your execution. Why?
I'm the man who killed your sister.
For 9 whole seasons, he kept bodies cold and viewers locked in. If you didn't know Hill from CSI, maybe you caught him on The Good Doctor.
Because I was angry. I made a sacrifice to save you.
Or maybe it was Covert Affairs.
When was the last time you were on a mission in Colombia? Exactly. Never.
Or Stonehenge Apocalypse.
You are the chosen few who will see this earth with a pure spirit.
Or his powerful off-Broadway performance in Toast, playing hard rock in a poetic prison drama set during the infamous 1971 Attica uprising. Bottom line, if you've turned on a screen in the last 20 years, you've seen Hill Harper. He's been in more movies and shows than your favorite streaming service has categories. And let's not act like it's just about the acting. Let's be honest, he has the looks too. Enough that People magazine named him one of the sexiest men alive.
Problem with getting named one of the world's sexiest men alive by People magazine is that the years where you're not named, you're like, well, did I really fall off?
Yep, he wasn't just solving crimes, he was breaking hearts too. Oh, and did I mention he's an author too? Of course he is.
Using a platform that I have to uplift the self-esteem of our young people.
And not just celebrity writes a cookbook type author. I'm talking real talk, life-changing advice. His breakout book, Letters to a Young Brother, was all heart, offering young black men the kind of wisdom he wishes he had growing up. Then he flipped the script to Letters to a Young Sister, doing the same thing for the girls. He also talks about the messiness of relationships with The Conversation.
Buy my book, The Conversation. It's the best relationship book that I can write from my heart.
There's also one titled, The Wealth Cure, Putting Money in Its Place. But while working on that book, something unexpected happened. Hill woke up one morning and couldn't swallow anything. He said it didn't feel like a cold or strep throat. It just felt wrong. So he hit up a doctor friend in Atlanta who examined him and immediately ordered tests. An ultrasound and biopsy later, Hill got hit with a diagnosis, thyroid cancer. And just like that, life hit pause.
My father, and this is what scared me, my father had been diagnosed with the same thing at my age, and he has since passed.
Doctors told him he'd have to get his thyroid removed, which meant taking synthetic hormones every day for the rest of his life. He went through surgery, he did the treatments, and today, cancer-free. But of course, Hill used the experience to speak up for himself and for others. He became a major advocate for cancer awareness.
Let's catch this killer together. Colon cancer is preventable, treatable, and beatable.
In 2012, when Barack Obama was still president, Hill was appointed to the president's cancer panel.
To make recommendations to the White House around cancer policy, and I learned so much. I was so honored to be appointed.
So, after the degrees, the drama, the screen time, and the book signings, what's left for Hill Harper to do? Apparently, run for the freaking U.S. Senate. In 2023, Hill said, let's make this political, and joined the race for Michigan's open Senate seat. He was gunning for the Democratic nomination, going head-to-head with Representative Alyssa Slotkin. He didn't win.
We're hearing the same thing. Whether you're a farmer in the upper part of the state, folks feel like their cost of living is way too high.
Anyways, while he was running this clean, idealistic People First campaign, he claimed someone offered him $20 million to drop out of the race and run against Rep. Rashida Tlaib, but he wasn't having it.
I refuse to do that. I won't be bought. I won't be bossed. I won't be bullied. And we got to get money out of politics.
That moment had folks clapping like, okay, he's really about this grassroots life. But then somebody started asking questions.
You don't have strong unions, then you can't have highly functioning communities. And so those are some of the things I want to fight for.
You see, while Hill was out here talking about justice and economic dignity, people pulled receipts, literal receipts. Turns out, Hill had a long-running relationship with Wells Fargo, and now folks were side-eyeing like, wait a minute, let's rewind. Around 2010, right after the financial crash, had everybody stressed, Hill started working closely with Wells Fargo. He was doing speaking gigs, showing up at community events, and posting about them like it was his part-time job. which sounds harmless until you realize Wells Fargo was deep in legal mess at the time. The Department of Justice sued them for discriminatory lending, targeting Black and Latino communities.
2 million fake accounts secretly created, 5,300 employees fired.
And in 2012, the bank had to cough up a cool $175 million in a settlement. But Hill kept doing promo events for them even after that. He even narrated a whole commercial. And just days before launching his Senate run, he went on record calling Wells Fargo a really wonderfully run company. Now look, we're not saying he's the villain, but if you're running as a progressive champion of the people, being cozy with a big bank that's being dragged for redlining, union busting, and corporate shenanigans, it's not the strongest look. Especially in Michigan, where the 2008 crash wrecked communities like Detroit and big banks became public enemy number one. He says it's all propaganda though.
I'm not going to do anything that runs counter to what I believe is the best thing for folks in communities that have been historically ignored.
Meanwhile, Hill's been hyping up his pro-union side, reminding everyone he's been repping hard as a member of SAG-AFTRA. And when he launched his campaign, he came in hot with a mission rooted in social justice and economic dignity. So now the question is Hill Harper the people's champion or just another polished politician with a good tagline and a few contradictions? So what hasn't Hill Harper done? He built a whole foundation called Manifest Your Destiny, which is laser focused on mentoring and empowering underserved youth. Scholarships, grants, life-changing support, all from his $12 million net worth. And when Hill talks, people listen. He travels all over the country, giving motivational talks to everybody from teens to top-level business folks.
Big goals, big dreams. You need a thick foundation to support them.
Now, while all of that is super impressive, the 59-year-old says none of it even comes close to what really matters to him, being a dad. Back in 2015, he adopted his son Pierce, who he named after Pierce Brosnan, and he's been wearing that title with pride ever since.
And he's one of the classiest, smartest, most beautiful humans in the world. And so if my son could be anything like him. And so I got them together. It was Pierce and Pierce.
And if you thought that was all, think again. He's also in the skincare game now. Yep, launched a whole brand created specifically for Black skin.
So I wanted to put out an affordable line of skincare products that didn't contain carcinogens like petroleums.
But wait, there's more. He brought a coffee shop too, Roasting Plant Coffee in downtown Detroit.
Hey, welcome to my coffee shop, the Roasting Plant, best coffee in all of Michigan.
But because this is Hill Harper we're talking about, it's not just about lattes and espresso. He's using the business as a platform to provide jobs and training opportunities for underserved youth in the city, tying it back to his Manifest Your Destiny Foundation.